I'm on time. I'm even early. By 4 minutes. Oh, that ain't a good start. Isn't Kitty a very good start? Yes, I'm most proud of myself here. Well then, time to play something I had actually not planned to play for a while. I mean, it was on my eventual list, then somebody had to come along and be like, yeah, I'm playing it. It's fun. I was like, oh yeah, I remember being fun. Now I want to play it. Oh, god damn it. Oh, here we are then. Let's see. Let's make a little playlist for it so I don't forget to do this later. I know myself. Oh, I'm very good at forgetting things like this. Well, we just wait until everything has nicely finished loading. It takes a moment. And then we shall see if it actually works. First episodes of something new are always interesting, put it mildly. Mostly because they have a tendency to, well, not work as intended. Now then. Boom. Boom. Let's see if it actually loads, as it is supposed to. Moment. I mean, I can hear some sound, but I see blackness. Let's see if we can't fix this. Also, this game in full screen really doesn't like it if I just zap out. You should be working, but you're not. Let's try again then, shall we? I always love first times. Makes you feel special, doesn't it? Let's try this again, shall we? Because, you know, fun and engaging.
Sega.
Oh. Something should be happening. Technology you have invested once again. Well, such is the difficulty of doing things for the first time. Oh yeah, forgot. You have a very special style, don't you? I actually remembered it. Like, you look at me, I'm a small tech group. Gets fucked up a big, far bigger tank. Doesn't it all look like a bit more on the gloomy doom side of things? But hey, at least you can see a nice little intro scene that you probably cannot put into much context right now, but we will at some point. Put all of those nice characters and situations into context soonish. What was that style called? Cell shading, I think? Maybe, potentially. Does it really matter? Not at all. Come on, to the love of God. Can't remind me of nice games and expect me to not play them at some point. I remember this. Now I just need to remember how to actually play this game. It's gonna be fun. But at least you know. Well, if you could call it a strategy game, it does fall rather short in that front and the more in-depth area, which is going to make it a lot easier for me to handle. Because, you know, strategy is not my strongest suit, to put it mildly. I've got my coffee, I've got my peep. Not much can go wrong then. Well then. That was nice for things to actually work. Let's take a look at the options. I guess we will set everything onto normal for the moment and see what happens basically. I would really like to change the language to Japanese. That would be a lot more fitting. But that would mean that, you know, subtitles are nice, but I can't just listen to it. I do remember playing this on the PlayStation with English language, so I'm just gonna let it be like this. Bam! New game. Nein. Intro time. On the Gallian front. By Irina Koller.
The year was 1935 EC.
Nice.
Two
Oh,
powers
look, it's
controlled the continent.
That's almost Germany.
In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire.
Oh look, it's the bad guys.
In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies
Look, it's the other
formed
bad
the
guys.
Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable.
No, Europa is at war. Again.
Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border.
I don't think you
The
can not
Atlantic
aggressively cross the
Federation
border as a military
the
state.
Second European War was on.
Oh no, it's World War II. Again.
The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive.
Boom.
Emboldened
Think
by
goes
their
boom.
progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers.
Considering
But
how
the
large a
rich
border they
stores of
have, that's
ragnite
amazing.
Under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire.
No, the
They
101st and the
amassed
103rd
troops
Panzer
along the
Division are
eastern
gonna get
border
overrun.
and invaded with all the force of an avalanche.
Nothing really surprising there.
Prologue. Gallia to arms.
I do love that they're actually reading everything for me. That's gonna save me a lot of time. Also, I hate that this one too thinks that I'm using a fucking Xbox controller. Well, first things first, let's save the game. Wow, this looks like a PlayStation 3 save menu. Nice. Okay, can we already use the book? No, we cannot. You see there's nice options like headquarters and skirmishes and personnel. And we can't use those yet, because the game hasn't told us yet of them. But yeah, and there's new project. And of course, there's only one person to blame for this, which is the Kronos. A whole stampede of him, actually. Who dropped by one point in the past and mentioned playing this and actually making a video of it. Honestly, damn it, I should actually look up the link for that so I can give you that. So you can watch this video and go like, Kronos has also a nice video on this. Well, he's doing a video, and I'm not gonna do a video on it. I'm gonna fucking do a few live streams on this one. It is a rather enjoyable game, mind you. Very, very fun, if my memory serves. There are some missions that are a bit more meh, but, you know. You can make a few things easier in life for yourself by misusing the system very much. The scouts. You will see it when we get there, and I'll probably do, once we get the right skirmish, I'll do some power leveling of the scout class in particular in order to grant them unbelievable amounts of power and basically turning every map into a potential easy to cheese one, because, well, I might have mentioned before, strategy games in general are nice and I like playing them, but that doesn't really mean that I'm good at them. Well, this game has a rather lackluster approach to the whole strategy thing. It is still trying at its core, at least, to be one. Yes, it is trying. And it's not succeeding all the time, but it's trying. But yeah, this shall be our new Saturday entertainment for a while. It is not the longest game in the world, and so we kind of have to pace ourselves a bit, otherwise this could get really short. Which wouldn't be necessarily much of a problem, but you know, I do like to enjoy playing games and projects, longer projects like this one, in a somewhat standardized measure, let's say. So that people have actually now a rough idea of what's going to be. Usually episode sizes should be around an hour to 2. This one will probably... Normally I would like to take more time actually for the first episode, but Because I do remember this game having like, what, 20 chapters or so? 20 chapters, 14 chapters? I don't fucking remember, but it's not that much, let's just say. So you know, maybe we'll start the pacing game. We'll see how it goes, actually. Oh, without further ado, let's, well, meet our a very special hero. I enjoy him talking English so that I don't have to read every bloody sentence to you while talking over the poor guy.
March 1935.
Yay!
Outside the Gallian border town of Brühl.
Just be happy that you're not in Germany at this point. Because 1935 was not the best year for Germany. That's when the Nazis had the rain and did horrible things, like, you know, preparing for the war.
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
Good idea. Let's evacuate all of the poor civilians. They do not look happy. I have to really get used to that. I think it's actually cell shading.
I haven't been down this road in years.
Look.
It really hasn't changed very much.
It's some getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's actually rather charming, I must admit.
Whoa.
Oh, it's fishies.
Already? Hey there, guys.
The fish are like, hey there, dude.
You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Probably still relatively cold. I think it's spring. Or something. You know, that's suspicious as fuck, my friend. Just sits down randomly, starts sketching fishies. Like, I'm not a suspicious character.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
Like, nope, let me put my notebook away. More important.
Haven't seen you around before.
I haven't seen you in a while, actually.
What's your name?
I think. Alicia? I think I'm pretty sure it's
my
Alicia.
name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun.
Indeed.
We're with the Brühltown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melkin.
Ah,
So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there.
fishies.
Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
And every normal person's like, what?
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you?
Well, I mean, that's what the papers say.
Then, Mr. Artist, we'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
She's like, well, shit.
Thanks, fish.
Oi, don't blame the fish for that, it's your own bloody fault. There's war going on by the area, and he just sits down and was like, let's totally not be suspicious by sketching fish. Our intrepid hero is truly a man of many interest, but sadly not so much of situational awareness. He's like, oh, what artist aren't you?
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code.
Who would use
And I
fucking,
intend to take my time
you know,
finding out for sure.
sketches for that? Easy
Great.
ways of using code.
Welks? Is that you?
Hello.
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin?
Got arrested.
Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh?
He's like, yes, I would have totally told you, but you wouldn't believe me.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
You don't say.
Wilkes has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Oh,
Gunfire!
gunshots.
Everyone keep your heads down!
Where, oh
Over
where?
there!
Oh, have you never heard of the freaking Geneva Conventions?
Come on!
We're not supposed to be shooting at civilians. Oh, Apparently they didn't. She read the Geneva Conventions around at that time. Yes, I should be around actually, shouldn't they be?
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably
It's
just a
quite
small
mandatory.
We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
And now I need to remember how to play this game. Well, that's going to suck ass. About shaving the game. Yes, game. Thank you very much. Shaving is good before, during, and after any combat to be. Anything would happen out there. Okay, game. You tell me to save, I save. Override. Now then, tutorial level. I'm sure I can beat this one at least.
Okay, here's the plan.
Aye aye. Yep, done. But you learn the Imperial Scouts that are approaching Brewer. We'll deploy from here and take out all 3 of them. Okay. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. Now, victory. All enemies dies. A horrible death. Later, Wilkin dies. Alicia dies. 20 turns pass.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Yeah, sure. I'm totally in the mood for shooting some people in the face.
I see 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
Aha. About CP, command points. When combat starts, you see a map of the area and your unit's positions. It is referred to as command point. Here you select the unit you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy, and then press A. You should use up one of your command points. Displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander. And they will be at close to 0. And represent the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. Will you have 3 CP, as you can see. Issue instructions to units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now.
Ready to go.
Move, little Welkin. What action points? I do know what action point is. Now, use, well, dear. Left control stick, okay, that feels horrible. Can I use the menu from here? I cannot, probably. I cannot. I need to reverse those controls immediately because yeah, this fucks me over. I do know how to attack an enemy. I'm not. Freeze, motherfucker.
Yes.
I do like that you're so happy about me murdering. What's up? Game. I know what covers. I also know that your cover system is not ideal necessarily. Also very prone to a grenade. Remember this. The enemy will politely stop shooting. Okay, let's reverse that immediately because I will get cancer otherwise. Yes, you will. Oh, this feels a lot better. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Now, will we have enough AP to actually move into position? In cover. We will. Okay, why is this now feeling so bad? Nice. And we still have one guy to kill. Murder and maim. I guess it wouldn't really hurt to move him up too. Not that I really want some nameless rando just, you know, ooh, I mean, he's not gonna be much use. That's totally counting as being in cover. Yes, game. I do know that. You don't need to consider me stupid. Yet. Well, you will hit, just not enough to murder him, actually. I think your weapons are relatively weak. I know, game. I know, game. Which is not really a problem, because scouts A have the highest amount of action points anyway. And secondarily, some scouts have special, I mean, your characters have special abilities, like hidden potentials, I think it's called, which allows them to do cool things, like some scouts have double movements, which means once their movement runs out completely, they have a chance to activate their hidden potential and get another move off.
My turn, okay?
Just make it nice and personal, because, well, funny thing is, in aiming it really sucks. In playing it actually, moving around, it's good.
I don't see any more of them.
Yeah, no question about that. You just shot the last guy in the face at point blank range. Look at that, I get XP and I get money. Money's good. Let's play around with you a bit. Okay, if I set the target cam to normal and let the action cam be on reverse, that should work. Maybe, potentially. I don't know precisely, but I hope for the best, basically. But yeah, all well that ends well. Well, now we're feeling sad about it.
There's no other sign of the enemy.
Good.
Oh, that
Now,
dress seems
go keep watch and stay
absolutely
alert.
Yes, ma'am.
horrible in
What should we do with
weather.
the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them.
See, we're nice people. Not monsters. Not yet.
So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town.
That's very nice of you, actually.
I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
I mean, not really have much of a choice, do we? War's coming, if you want to or not. I mean, apparently.
What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
Nice flower, isn't it?
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
Well, true enough, there will be.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia.
Well, great.
Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant.
Well, that would absolutely rely on my ability, wouldn't it?
These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate.
Well, wherever there will be people, eh?
And of love blooming even through the flames of war.
What are you, a solid snake?
What follows is a
was
record of this
Autocon, wasn't it?
conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
what was it? Something like in lost and even on the battlefield or something like this. I remember that. I'm going like, man. Probably. Eventually. I mean, you know. People are pretty damn easy.
Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
Yay! Beat the whole chapter. I was proud of myself. Well, let's see how this story goes then, eh? Shall we? Lots of windmills around, actually. Really impractically built windmills, but still, you know.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I mean, it's basically 2 windmills, isn't it?
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town.
Well, yeah, until it gets shelled by artillery, and then it's not gonna stand any longer.
Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind.
Yep, probably not, though. No?
Thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
Well, you can try hard, but you're still just a little hard watch.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Many voice lines. Many reasons for me to relax.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
I do remember this being a lot more like a book than, you know, much of a game.
Martha, look! Welks is here.
Well, you seem
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
quite pregnant, actually.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old.
Which, please, you are young while considering. Oh shit, I'm feeling old again.
And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
Don't underestimate old-time woman being pregnant. I remember that my grandmother was basically, you know, out and about until basically, you know, the water broke. And like her, you know, almost gave birth in the field there. Just almost.
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Yep, pretty much that.
Hello there. Is Welkin
I
in?
mean, he's not in, but he is here.
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
The party bread. I would assume so, going
I
off
just
the
wanted to
back.
apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Oh, very nice of you.
Really? These are for me?
He's like, you're the little brat.
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too.
Oh, we live in the Prentice, eh?
That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, alright?
Yes, mother, I shall do just as you say.
I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
I've heard many such promises.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Nice and peaceful, isn't it?
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies?
Hey, yes.
And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
Yes, I've got myself a bitch now.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
After she arrested you.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Are you his freaking mother?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
Don't worry, you get used.
Lovely portrait.
You get used to it.
Is
Don't
that
worry.
General Gunther?
Yep, it was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
And I'm supposing the strapping guy on the right, because he's wearing a military uniform.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy.
Really?
And who's that with him there?
Probably a comrade in arms, you know, I assume as much.
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation. Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
Can't you put two and two together? I'm pretty sure she's adopted.
My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
He wasn't that hard to, you know, understand.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Well, going off what Pornhub tells me, that's quite a recipe for trouble. But let's not go there.
Sorry, was that question too personal?
I mean, somewhat, but you couldn't know.
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with two wonderful fathers.
Mm-hmm. Just precious.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh?
And I'm assuming you don't have any, eh?
Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going. Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
It's just packing.
All right, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
Safe travel, see? And that in time of war. That's something to hope for. Oh, I'm assuming.
Wow, look at this.
I love you too,
Ooh,
smartphone,
really
for
becoming
reminding
a
you.
ghost town.
They've
But
been
not now.
leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire.
What do you mean tensions are rising? We're at freaking war, aren't we?
We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
You are a bloody freaking Town Watch. The other side is a freaking
So, Welkin,
actual military.
Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna ask you now, is it? That's the fact.
A teacher?
Yeah.
Conscription.
Animals
What you
and
may
insects,
want to look up.
Flowers and plants. They've always been my
Because that's what's
passion.
gonna happen to you.
I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but
That he did.
it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
It's actually rather surprising that at the age of 22 you have fucking
You're sure about
such a
it?
clear-cut view.
Wow, that's deep in your own way.
Not really, you know, he's 22. That can change easily. Well, somebody
What was that?
seems to be shooting artillery in your general direction.
That sound.
Yep. Sounds like artillery. Oh, for bloody fuck's sake. They hit the windmill. It was kind of obvious they would, but still come. Why is anyone still at the fucking windmill? Well, somebody will be pretty dead at this point. Oh, come on then. They're fucking running away. No reason to shoot them in the back. Give it a shot. Once again, the Geneva Conventions. Very important little things.
I don't believe it. The mill.
I'm pretty sure they
Miss
didn't
Melchior,
aim
the
at that one
Imperials are
specifically.
attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the Town Watch together now. We've got to fend them off.
Oh boy, that's gonna end up splendid.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out. Stay low.
That's quite a bit of a dangerous mission we are putting ourselves in, but oh well. Gallia to arms indeed. Now then, let's see.
I'll explain the mission.
Well, nice of you. Very nice of you. Let's see then. The enemy's invaded Windmill Plaza and has taken almost the entire area over. Yeah, there was no resistance whatsoever because, well, civilians. Only civilians, actually. Deploy from this position. Maybe and send pigs for cover as you advance toward the plaza. All stems to eliminate the enemy leader. I'm pretty sure they'll be there in the plaza area. Careful, there may be enemy units hiding behind the buildings out there. Many enemies won't show up in the command mode view, so be careful as you make your advance. I kinda get it.
Let's begin. It's up to us to defend Brule.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do once they get in some tanks or stuff? We'll be fackled, quite literally.
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain.
Aye, aye. Disrupt their chain of command. I'll get ya.
Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
It depends very much on how the military is set up, but you know.
All right, I got it. Let's all be
Killing
careful
the
out there.
first best head honcho on the field is usually a good way to start disrupting them.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
Yep, now I'm listening. Set amount of damage units is sustained as healed each turn. Every unit is taking the heavy damage, don't push them, still get healed up. Should enemy attacks driver units areas, blah blah, the condition most critical. However, equipping unit critical condition, try to fight careful settlements. Here. Oh yeah, later on you can actually call a medic in.
Here we go.
Which was pretty awesome. I know game how sidelines work. Shut up, fool. I know game. I can't read. I do the tutorial treat you like you're some imbecile who can't even fucking read. Can't kill him because he's in cover. Can kill you because you're not in cover. They can duck, however. And when that happens, you're kinda screwed.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Let's go down and... Right.
My turn, okay?
Little Alicia, you shall move up and help us, but
Enemy unit spotted!
I guess I can get rid of him. I'm in cover. In cover you can't get any headshots. See, if I hit him in the head, I'll do massive amount of damage, but same can't be said for him, because, well, he's immune for that. Same purpose. Stay hidden. Indeed. Now we do have grenades, which means we can destroy cover, which is an awesome ability, which I completely forgot about. Oh yeah, we don't have grenades yet. Now he's gonna fire back. But it's not gonna do shit all because we're in cover. See? Black. The Empire's turn. Da-da-da-dum. And Alicia's like, me, didn't even scratch me. Still not enough to murder him. It was enough to murder him, though. Foolish creature. That's his turn. Bam, 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 bam. One too little. Now, if I had better memory, I would actually remember the positioning of there. There is usually special enemy units around, and it does make absolute sense to try and kill them because you can get special equipment off of them. Don't know if it's actually around in the first level. Yes. Yeah, what I just picked up was basically the enemy's rival. Okay. Black. Okay. So one of them is definitely standing.
My turn, okay?
New. One of them is in cover. Now. Ooh, you have a grenade. Shit, I don't have the range. I shall grenade your ass, but you're the... Yeah. Now I need to get you out of fucking... Oh shit. Bing! And that should be the end of the mission. Well, it would have been better if I had killed the other one first, but... Meh. Don't give a shit. You seem to be outnumbered.
What's that?
Probably tanks.
Sounds like a tank.
Or armored vehicles. Nope, nope, that's most definitively a tank. Oh look, it has little Schürzen. Actually, what's the English word for it? Is there an English word for that? The parts over the tracks on the sides. They're supposed to protect the tracks from, you know, the side. Schürzen in German. What would be a direct... Well, I mean, I guess one... The direct translation would be basically apron. Okay, I've positioned my units maybe in a bit of a bad position here. We do shit all in damages. It's just... Oh no, we actually do some damage when we hit it in the back. Not the town watchman! And Valkyria actually. And they give it another spin. Yeah, sorry, but we don't have the material to deal with that. Okay, can I get an update?
Welkin, tank!
Yeah, I have eyes, woman.
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty obviously.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
Aye. Okay, I can see where I need to go.
My turn, okay?
Also, by the way, you little ass munchkins. Shooty in the face. Indeed. Run! Run like you've never run before, bitch. Okay. Now, everyone should look in her direction, which means if I actually run my other ones through, the distracted ones shouldn't be shooting. At least not immediately. Run! Oh, that tank really hurts. Oh, that hurts. Everything you ain't looking good for health there, my buddy.
Yes!
My buddy most buddy. Operation complete. One hell of ending the operation. Getting shot in the back.
Phew. Looks like we shook him.
We left the
What are
man
you doing
behind.
from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I don't know why you thought about defending the fucking place.
We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away.
That's a suicide mission, and you know it.
I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
Well, we'll try. Nice. XP and money, and I can't use shit all.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
Well, we're making good progress, aren't we? Always. Forward. Forward very much. Come in.
Isara, Martha,
Yeah, don't worry.
please be okay.
I mean, do worry.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Come on.
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now.
Stop just now indeed.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does.
Ah, casual racism, eh?
Got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. PU. It's a regular pig farm in here.
Rifle.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Yeah, no, don't drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there!
Nope. Bam.
Die! Dark son pig!
Isara, are you okay?
Well, I don't think she's a
I'm okay,
pig. She
thanks
can
to
use a
you.
fucking
But Martha,
weapon.
I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor.
Great
Moving
timing.
her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Just on the situation there. Wasn't good.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Yes, something very nice if memory serves. You can see it here, in the background. It's amazing. Yes, because we all want to casually have a garage with a freaking tank in it.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
I can't believe the military
It's
left him
one of a
have
kind.
this.
Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
Pretty
I
much.
wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies.
Casually keeps the
I'm
tank
enrolled
active.
in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Yes, but still,
Well,
the
that's
military is
great.
very lax.
But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power to weight ratio.
Nice.
The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
It's
Well,
impressive.
assuming it does work. What's next?
All right, Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll
Promising.
bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location.
Well, that we can. It is mobile
Just leave
after
the
all.
driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
We casually have a tank now. This is going to up our combat potential. We quick, literally a quadruple
Isara,
billion.
we ready to roll?
Actually, a steering wheel.
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
No, sometimes they're actually controlled by sticks.
Alicia could still be out there
Or the,
dodging
you know,
bullets, buying
tracks.
time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town.
Everybody else can die. But Alicia is an end character.
Edelweiss, move out!
Pretty damn awesome tank though. With one essential weak spot, as you can kind of see, it has a glow bit on the back, as have the other tanks, and that is basically the weakest spot. Even normal bullets do some damage to it. And grenades do not damage, and an actual, you know, Panzerfaust does an amazing amount of damage. Oh shit, I forgot to save. Ah, we're still basically in tutorial mode.
Here's the brief for this operation.
Yo, I see you have been briefed too. The enemy is a squad centered around a single tank, currently advancing from the plaza onto the main road. You need to defend the gate on the road. If the enemy breaches it, the evacuating townspeople will be in danger. They will probably head for the gate and try to destroy it. The tank will be with them. The goal here is to take out the tank while keeping the gate standing. With the help of the tank, it's next to impossible for us to destroy the tank. Until we can rendezvous, the Blue Townward will do everything we can to keep the gate in one piece. Townward will need to hold off the enemy forces until you arrive with the tank. We need to use the sandbags around the starting point and gate for cover to hold back the Empire's attack.
begin. We've got to stop them here.
No problem. We now have a tank.
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople.
Aye.
The town watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away.
You will get massacred.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
I'm listening, don't worry. Don't worry. My movement had sandbags and stacked and crouching. Units' defenses are maximized. Yeah, I know. So just right away. Converter just means that enemies hiding behind cover are well protected. I know. And this is why hand grenades are very useful. Even better if you have a grenade launcher, which means that the range of your grenades will get massively increased. And lo and behold, we'll get those later. Then we can launch grenades far, far, far better. I know. The game is like, let me just casually explain this to you. Okay, so first things first, we need to defend. Let's climb the tower. Peek, peek, peek. Now, this is what we like to call a special person. Killing them gives me cool shit, basically. The problem is killing them. This is a shock trooper. This is the most dangerous troop they have, basically. From our perspective, because he has well, machine gun. Now, we do not have yet, as you can see, our most beloved oh, it's actually not a special one. Oh, it's just a normal one. That's kind of boring. Ideally, I would like to move Alicia up there and deal with the scout. Bit of a dangerous gamble, mind you, but well, it's not a freaking dangerous gamble in our situation.
Enemy sighted! Enemy unit spotted!
Yes, Alicia, you have done well to recognize the enemy in front of you. Headshot. Well, multiple headshots actually, but you know, headshot.
Enemy unit spotted!
Okay, do we now know where the enemy is? Oh yeah, you can actually crawl in grass. Now. They will come moving through that line very, very, very much so. I can still see one little cunt. Okay, trying to aim this at the head is... yeah, I kinda figured I wouldn't be that lucky 2 times in a row. You just keep watch here. The problem is we have to survive like a turn or two until we actually get to the Edelweiss. Which I guess we should probably end the phase. Save the CP for next turn, because I think CP actually take over, or go over. Now, they're gonna move the tank. Yes, they will. Vroom. Bling, bling, bling. Ta-pling, ta-pling, ta-pling. Yeah, the front armor is a bit tough for my little pea shooters. Now, the main gate can take a few shots, luckily enough. Shuffle, shuffle. Shit, we need to reload. And he's gonna grenade the gate! What a pain in the ass. Now that's the shock trooper. That's the one that's really dangerous. Well, it's one of the really dangerous ones. Yeah, and that's the reason why he's so fucking dangerous. He got a freaking MP. But it's not good for us. Next comes another scout. Who also has a grenade with him. Now the gate is taking some casualties.
No! If this keeps up...
Little canticle. I know. Everybody has basically their own little med kit. Now comes the problem. Well, one of my problems. Well, dealing with the scouts is a good idea first and foremost, because those actually have the stuff that can hurt me. Yep, that was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm sure you wanted to do this. I'm sitting here like, nope, not really. Sadly, all of my units are basically made out of paper. Should I send Alicia up again to shoot at that one scout up there? And she's not yet wounded, so I guess the opportunity is ripe. Shit, he has moved. Oh no, actually I was just one too early. Killing the air supply in CP is not necessarily a bad tactic. It left movement, less movement from the enemy side. Okay, let's see, how many are there? 3. One of them is a shock trooper. If that guy catches Alicia in the open, she's basically toast. Yeah, that totally counts, doesn't it? Count myself in cover. Do I want to get up another shot against the shock trooper? Let's actually save our turn. I need my tank. And the gate can hold still a bit. The problem is the enemy also heals a bit. Yeah, what? It went to normal. Oh, yeah, I guess the enemy is counting as normal enemies, so they also got grenades, but my Stone Watch does not. Basically, the only one with a grenade here is Alicia, so Alicia would need to run up, throw a grenade at his face. Come on, tank. I think this is when my tank comes around. What can I survive?
Entering combat.
Yeah, sure as well hope so.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Rox.
I mean, yeah, I hope so.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
About tanks. Tanks possess firepower and endurance far beyond that of foot soldiers. They are able to reflect nearly all gunfire. It makes them a solid wall for your own ground units. Like ground units, however, tanks do not recover a portion of their lost HP. This occurs in CP. Actually, on tanks available quickly lead to a fatal shortage of HP. Yeah, also it takes them AP to turn.
Hostile sighted. Look, tank! It's a galleon tank!
It is indeed.
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
Yep, found it in the attic.
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
All right, let's go take it down.
Now, how is that thing positioned right now? Not good, actually. Now, I do have a mortar gun. Yeah, okay, I know what that is.
Fire!
I kinda knew I wouldn't get into a position.
Here we go!
problem is also my tank gun is not that precise yet. There's an actual good chance that I could miss a shot like this. Body HP and threat HP. Attacks on the body will, reduce the body HP, and threats HP are separate. I know game. Can I actually use anti-armor again? Yes, I can. Bam! Not even giving him a chance to fight back. It's just how mean I am.
Yes, we stopped it. Nice work, East.
Yeah, sure. Just ignore my humble help again. Gee.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
Well, I've got a tank. What can I say?
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
That's one hell scenario to give birth in.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
And not really the place you would usually assume of that.
Yes,
But well.
And without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
That's amazing actually, considering all the shaking I did.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
Ooh, A rank. Isn't that nice? Rebel. With homemade bags, we set out to murder things. Oh well, get murdered in turn, depending a bit on how this plays out.
2 hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control.
Not really surprising, honestly.
Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
He's like, I've seen some shit. I ain't gonna take this shit. Not from the freaking Imperials.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
Well, ambition and greed and all of that nonsense. Shouldn't be.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too.
Well, indeed, we
do
are.
what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive.
Well,
but I've
technically
also
we should
seen
be
them
too,
help
but
each
we're
other,
not.
Almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
Well, yeah.
That's why I'm so into studying natural science.
Well, interesting, actually.
That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival.
Sadly, we'd still be a bunch of assholes and
That's
trying
why
to
I want to
take.
be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war,
Yeah, that's
at
hard.
least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so? Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Well, it's gotta be the first child born in war.
Oh, he's adorable.
He's a
Just like you
little
said,
creature. And there,
even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Well, what's left of it anyway, for the moment.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
War's just started. Everybody's like, yeah,
Chapter
sure.
3, Vassal Urban Warfare.
Well then. Time to get an
In
update.
March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
Mm-hmm.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor.
Smart.
Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Green color on the Gallian front.
Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
Yeah, not surprising.
Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country.
Yeah, the regular soldiers are gonna love those.
As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Obviously. No special cookies for you.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now. Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map.
All the cool things you could ever want.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually.
Yeah, like an actual, soldier.
So, how about me? Do I look alright in this? Convincing?
Apart from your questioning that, yeah. That, thing on your head though.
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Well, I guess technically speaking it's just a militia, so I guess some individual touches to a uniform will not get you into hot waters. But I do remember the military being rather strict about such nonsense. Like, not modify your fucking uniform. That ain't legal. Not according to their rules, at least. Last time I checked. Oh, well, maybe that's just the German military. Hey, who knows? Maybe other militaries are far more lenient. I highly doubt it, though.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Hey, no, you look like you're militia.
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
I mean, some of these armor parts that are just loosely dangling off you look kind of silly, but meh, I suppose.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Of course.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
But he's totally serious about it too.
Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Yeah, I mean, he's just honest to his hobbies, what can he say?
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Indeed.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Nice.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting.
I would kind of point out that probably the ovens are not standing any longer and they would need to be repaired, but oh well.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
And on we go. Knock knock.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia enlistee Alicia Malkiot, also reporting for duty.
That we do.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment.
Oh, well, regiment,
Gunther,
eh?
you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Cool.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up.
Not
Pretty
that you
much
really
all
have a
the
choice.
officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today.
Hmm?
But you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgreaves. They'll be your new home. So get to know them.
Okay.
That'll be all. Report back in time for the
So
briefing.
where's the pub?
Until
I
then,
would
you're
probably
dismissed.
look for that first. Oh yeah, this nonsense. Equipment. I can change everyone's equipment. Me, I can change their gun, I can change their grenades, and well. That's basically it. You also get a nice little list of who they like. Likes Militia. Likes Welkin. Oh yeah, Rosie. And Lago. I remember you. I remember your first impression of you was great. And I have nothing in my pockets. Because, well, there's quite literally nothing. Then you can go to the command room and change who's actually on your rooster to fight.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome.
Oh, obviously.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad.
Sure.
You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works.
Oh, I hope I can get Marina early on. I think that's a pretty damn nice
This
deal.
is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents.
I know,
should
makes it
probably
easy.
touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts.
The most important
Just
ones.
like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
You know, they'll be the ones who do the fucking all the work, basically.
Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back
They can go out, get double movement, and win the whole map for you in one fucking turn.
That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That
Impressive,
comes with the
isn't
price
it?
of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
Oh no, they can do this just fine.
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings.
Basically, you know. Don't have to run in and
Think
shoot
of them
shit.
as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets.
Yeah, as long as you don't have your own tanks, that is, because the Edelweiss is a pretty damn solid piece of machinery. And your little Lancers are very much slow. And quite vulnerable to pretty much everything.
Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank.
Apart from your own tank.
They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
What a coincidence.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
Yeah, they're full of weaknesses, basically.
Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
They're the ones who can heal you guys.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site.
Yep.
They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it.
That's why they're combat engineers.
Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance.
Actually, I think there's actually can get it from one of the aces or from multiple of the aces in different stages of anti-material rifles, which makes a sniper potentially a very efficient anti-tank gunner.
You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight.
Well, pretty dim, obviously.
Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for.
Repair.
That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Let's see who we have. Right now we have, well, not much. Gee, if there's anyone I remember. Yeah, I remember you. Mostly because of your city head, actually. Ideally, you would have people that like each other in, you know, your team. Yeah, I remember you. You're actually pretty damn good because you have some good things later on. You are also pretty damn good. We have our Lancers. Oh yeah, Homer. He is a bit of a masochist, if memory serves. Yes, very good. Well then, for the moment, cozy places like trenches. Yeah, very, very cozy. I don't really remember who were all of the good guys, but let's pick two. Just because we can pick two snipers. Nice 4 scouts. You know what, I'm just gonna take you randomly.
I'm Frisia York, handsome. I know you'll take real good care of me.
Then we need a sharp trooper. Yeah, I do remember you being rather good. Edie. I think you actually have your own little DLC, don't you?
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
That's basically your job as a shock trooper. Then we need one more Lancer. Who do we have actually? Yeah, a lot of them seem no, that's not great for somebody who has to actually shoot. And love it.
The name's Walter Nash, buddy. Pleasure to be working with you.
Mm-hmm. Now I want my little masochist. Who would be actually good? Let's take him.
I'm Homer Perone, here to fight together with you until this war claims my life.
Very optimistic, the guy. A man-hater who fancies women. Just say that you're a lesbian. Makes it easier. Okay.
I'm Ramsey Clement. Hey.
Hey, indeed. Then we have this one.
Marina Wolfston, at your command.
You're my most beloved sniper, I remember you. Yes, that's why I take you with me.
Hello, I'm Catherine O'Hara. I look forward to joining you all.
Well, I think that should be enough for the moment. Games like you need to add people until 4. How many slots do I have open? 10 more. I guess we just start from the top and take them in, then throw them out again.
I'm Hermes Kissinger. With me here, your squad will get twice the girls.
Not really my concern, I can just recruit them.
Hey, Welkster, I'm Melville Young. I'll do my best, man.
Let's hope so.
Hey, I'm Motley Leonard. How goes it?
You seem fucking young, but well, I'll take it.
I'm Nochi Wordsworth. Hi.
Hi, indeed.
I'm Nancy DeFore. It's so good to meet you.
We'll take it.
My name's Ramona Litton. Good to be on board, Welkin.
Hey, you know, you can never really have too many scouts, technically speaking.
Evans, sir. I realize I'm inexperienced, but I'll do all I can.
I'm Cherry Steinen, like with a J. It's silent, but, I'm not.
Yeah, kinda figured.
Hello, I'm Kevin. Kevin Abbott. Pleased to meet you.
Yes, pleased to meet you indeed.
Name's Kobe Caird, boyo. Looks to me like we're gonna see a lot of each other.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance?
Obviously not, no.
Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad.
Okay, so like immediately.
As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list. Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience.
Also, there's the option of actually having people die.
Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Will do indeed.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, now trying that whole leader thing for the whole regiment.
Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he?
Yep.
I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
Hey, can I please change this now? Because I'm gonna get insane with that.
Hello, Will.
Indeed, just here to fine tune.
See you.
Remember.
Okay. It was... Okay.
Yeah, that should be more than enough.
Come back anytime you need to change your lineup, Lieutenant.
I will. We'll probably be here often. Now then, there's the training field.
Welcome to your world.
worst nightmare.
Hello, worst
I'm
nightmare.
the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape.
I could actually use that at this point.
Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience.
Mm-hmm.
I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up.
Nice.
But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars.
Oh.
You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it?
Of course.
When
Of
the
course.
scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team? Go home now!
I can't, sir. There's a war around.
All right. Now I'll show you lowlights how this whole thing actually works.
Actually, remember how this works.
It ain't complicated. First, you go out.
Mm-hmm.
Once the experience, you cram into a soldier class,
I know.
picking which class to level up and what. Train all you want.
And then you go like whoop, 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 whoop. For a moment, until we reach a certain skirmish point, I'm gonna level everybody up. Somebody equally.
No pain, no gain.
No gain, no pain.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
Nice knowing.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the snipers.
And then, as you can see, it's already starting to cost more points than we actually have for everybody. And there you can see all of the potentials. As you can see, there's a lot of shit you can get. Nestmaster. Mm-hmm. The scouts are the most important ones. That still holds true, so they will always be the first to level up, and we can.
Good work, maggot. Got it?
Yeah.
That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience.
It's gonna be hard until we actually get skirmishes.
Oh, and there's one more thing to add.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them.
I know, we just did it.
You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them.
And some of them are really amazing. You think you can level up to level 20 or something, your classes?
So keep them in mind.
I think so, at least.
Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order.
Hmm.
Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic. A real golden oldie.
Evade boost.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader.
I know.
They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad.
Well, yeah, obviously.
The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing
hope you
indeed?
maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
And next we have R&D, of course.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Huh? Wait, I know that insignia.
Yes, yes.
You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
I am.
I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow!
I know, I'm amazing.
Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man!
Yeah, I'm sure the newspapers love me.
Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man, man!
He's the man.
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid.
We'll get used to it.
But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Neat.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt. But just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
Uh-huh.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today?
Well,
We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
probably precisely that.
And that includes includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
Yeah, obviously.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
How nice of you.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
I can do this.
You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
Sounds very nice, doesn't it? I know. Let's take a look at my outfit tank. Yeah, basically, yeah, this is it. You can then put parts from this list in this little block thing and see what happens, basically. Develop weapons. For the Edelweiss, what do we have? Pricey as fuck, isn't it?
Done.
Well, then first let's upgrade everyone's well, freaking armor, because, well, survivability. Then let's get the Gillian Mark II. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can afford pretty much all of the weapons. Because just cost 500, that ain't much. Heck, we can probably afford some for the Edelweiss. More damage. Can't do anything for my hand grenades. And since we have everything now, let's take a look at the Edelweiss and see what we can actually get. Shite upgrade for 1000. Reinforced barrel. Gives me more range for 1500. More frontal armor. Hardened plate. Crit defense plus 50. Well, since this is the basic bitch greatest weakness of my tank, wouldn't probably be that much of a bad idea to actually get that. Okay, let's reinforce the barrel. Dum da dum.
All set for you.
And let's get the hardened plate. And I guess the spare build, because we can actually afford it. Now we spend all of our money. Wisely.
Well, sir, was that helpful?
Yep, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be helpful.
We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today. Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, let's hope you do.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
All fired up for my money, I know. I get it. And that's basically all we can do for the moment. There's still some, as you can see, options missing. The graveyard where you can learn some more specific orders and stuff, but let's not be too worried about that just yet. Well, and the game decides to crash just then. That's of course very great. I actually don't remember when we saved last. Game.
Sega.
Julia Perlatia. Well then, let's see, how bad is it? That's like a whole hour. Wait. What was that basic rule again? Save and save open.
I'll explain the mission.
Can I just skip this nonsense? Is there a skip button or somewhere? Of course not. Well, I guess we have to replay. I mean, we can skip through the story parts, so there's that. But we still have to do the battles. Didn't really like going back into book mode, I suppose. We shall remember that. Now, what was the mission? Oh yeah, we were supposed to take over the plaza.
Here we go.
Yeah, game. Game's like, well, let me tutorialize you a bit here, just so you know, have an actual chance of doing this. Sometimes games do lovely stuff for you, don't they?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And then Alicia actually has a grenade if one reserves.
Moving out.
Kinda would like to actually throw it in his face.
Now.
Take it in the face, boy! Rabin.
Enemy unit spotted.
Diddle-a-dee, diddle-a-dee. I mean, you should have enough to go forward. There, you're dead. Ah, well. Modern times, eh? You would hope the game to be somewhat stable, but you know. No guarantees are given. Obviously, I suppose.
Here we go.
Now let's fastly, easily, peasily kill all of the enemies.
Enemy sighted.
First, let's kill that little scout here.
Yes.
Then let's get Alicia up here so she can kill the other one.
My turn, okay?
Have you restored your grenades? You have. I'm pretty sure that one was in cover. Try to say, but you will die now. Great! Coupling! And we did it. Done did it again, didn't we? Well, at least I can skip this one. Otherwise, this would take a bit longer than necessary. Oh yeah, now I have to suffer through this again. Since I can't actually skip the enemy turns, we will have to watch this one. You know, I always am the one who says, yes, saving often is important. And I'm also the one who sits here like, I didn't save for an hour. It's stupid. Of course, we can easily win this mission just by having Vulcan just run through there. To insta-win, basically.
Well,
I know, Alicia. I thought I have to go through the troublesome nonsense that is Tower Gate defense again. Alright. Vulcan, just power run it. Oh, you can't. Stop shooting me.
Yes.
Nice and easy victory. Now let's skip all of the cool things we have already seen and get this done. I mean, because we already know what we need to be doing. Yeah, just brief me on the situation. I know what's supposed to be happening. Actually, I think I will not send you any shots because I can then use her to grenade the enemy. Then again, you know, if I make the huddle here, ask one, pretty sure that would work somewhat badly for me. Bam, you're dead. Clack. And since we already know where my enemy is going, we'll just have Alicia position herself very neatly right around here. Looking up for the moment. Okay, is there something you can shoot from here? Yeah, not really. Then she can at least grenade anyone hiding behind her. Now we will use this little cunt again. Now the big group we can let Valkyria deal with that, as we did the last time basically. Go over, please. And that only gives one little cunt. Namely this one. Like, I don't even know how many shots it would take to kill him. He's after all a shock trooper. And the current phase. And the good thing is the tank of course will once again just shoot the bloody freaking gate. That's why I love it when my scout's actually trying to shoot it, it's fucking useless. Yeah, it's not gonna move from there. There comes the little scout cunt. Now this case better. He did manage to get his grenade off against the gate. But the shock trooper has a lot of a better chance of doing that actually. And Alicia can still grenade the shit out of him. Yeah, you're dead. -1 CP for you, bitches. And on game.
Moving out.
Hey, mode. Should be close enough. Let's hope. Indeed. Not get hit overly much by the fucking gun of the fucking tank. Instead save all of our CPs. The gate! Hey, this time at least took a bit longer for the gate to get damaged. Here comes the next shock trooper. Come on, Alicia, don't die on me. Good girl, Alicia. Okay, this is bad. Shit. Yeah, see, that's why it's bad to rush. I know it's bad to rush, but for the love of God. What can I say? It's in my nature. wanting to make good on lost progress. Okay, so having Alicia alone down there is probably a bit suicidal. If we have two, then maybe we could do something, but I mean, we know the gate can keep going anyway, so I guess having Alicia out of the way for farm is probably not actually a bad idea. Really not a bad idea.
My turn, okay? Enemy sighted.
Yeah, doing it again. Okay.
Enemy sighted.
Well, and since we don't want little Alicia to get, you know, murdered. Actually, no, but climb up here and just shoot at them. I don't think they will actually aim at you up here. Yeah, we hope. Now, do you actually have grenades? You don't. It's kind of what I had feared. Now then, we're once again going to assume that the gate will withstand the attacks long enough for Vulcan to get in. Okay. Careful, careful, careful. And once again, you're just gonna waste your ammunition on the freaking tank. Ah, pleasant. It does mean that the gate will need some more damage, but nah. Probably, at least. And at least that scout didn't get thrown. Good. The shock trooper, however, will probably. Not so much your scouts though. They all die horrible deaths. Well then, let's actually immediately end the turn and just wait. Could be a lot of a safer option, mind you. Now the tank will once again shoot the gate. Ba-bam. Gate takes damage. Gate looks not happy. But it's still standing, so what's there to fear, you know? Not really much, let's just say. And they're wasting all their turns down here.
Here we go.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, it's a tank. We're gonna die. But the game is even like, you should shave before, during, and after recognition. I mean, one of them does survive, but do we actually care for that? Now then, we should have more than enough turns and more than enough ammunition to finish this.
Here we go.
If we don't, you know, miss, which is actually the option.
Now.
But we don't. Doing this again is kind of annoying though. Beat it again. Getting once again. A rank, eh? Ideally, if you want to be really completionist about it, you of course want everything being A rank.
Chapter 3. Vassal Urban Warfare.
Good opportunity to save, so that we don't lose all of our progress again. Just in case, you know. If we just skip everything. We save again. Okay, now I have to listen to this annoying explanation again. Oh boy. Yes.
First off, you have the scouts.
Nothing worse than having to listen to the same tutorial twice. That is doing horrible things to you. And this time I don't even get my most beloved sniper. Ah, I feel like I've been robbed. Yeah, I feel like I've been robbed so bloody freaking hard. And I need to fill up anyway. Hey, because that's the problem, you will now get a new... Actually, wait a second. If I were to load the game again... Would I actually get the new set? I don't really know when it's determined. I mean, I have to listen to this whole fucking explanation spiel again, which is kind of annoying. Oh, there was one I like to see. But just out of interest, I really would like to see if I can actually get a new chance. For fuck's sake, game. Forcing me through this, eh? You really would like to do this, eh? And actually, can I? Yes, I can. Okay. And start it up again. See what happens.
Sega.
This is a Sega. There's a deeper side that kind of forces you in. But having to listen to this over and over again, not nice. I'm pretty sure I have a different choice this time, isn't it? The last time it didn't hit Catherine, I think. Yeah, who's the... Oscar and Catherine. Okay, let's remember Oscar and Catherine.
Sega.
Let's see if something else comes out of it this time. Ding, 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 ding. If I could just, you know, skip this would be amazing. But I guess the game never really intended for anyone to actually try it like this. Which is understandable, to be fair, but still, you know. Ah ha ha, it does change all the time. I just like her, you know, she's a pretty damn fucking good sniper and she gets some nice abilities out of it. I was looking at her, everything else is basically a bit of a, well, I'll take it basically.
Hello?
Can even get Vice.
The name's Vice Engelbard. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
Well, they're pretty damn good at what they're doing, so I do like to have you around. For scouts, do we have anyone remarkable? I don't actually
I'm
remember.
Frisia Yorkanson.
Good. Shall we just take the rest of them and then we put them out again? The only question is, can we manage to get back to the book? That's the important question. Maybe the game just didn't like me just putting them out again. It could be. For the moment, we'll just go through the explanations and just go out and into the book mode and save. The game won't not let me fucking leave and save. Yes, I know, you're gonna give me an order. Now, let me get out of this. Because I know, game, that you will not let me get away with it. Ah, it's giving through text. Bam badam. Yeah, that's better game. That's far better now. Okay, let's move to headquarters then. And do shit again. First things first, command room. I wanna get rid of everybody. Ba-da-ba-dum. Now, that is done. Yeah, with it I'm more than happy. Half strength was more than enough for us. Going to the training field, doing my training again. Boop. Boop. Leveling up. Leveling up the scouts again because scouts awesome. Exit the training field, go back into book mode, save the game, try anti-facility. Usually it's not much of a finicky game, but you know. Just in case I wanna make absolutely bloody damn fucking sure. Now we do the anti again and then we'll be happy, peppy and prepared. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Well, we actually get some defense out of it now. Isn't that nice? Means we're not just wearing, you know, a paper towel, basically. Reinforce my barrel again. Ba-bam. And we spent all of our money. Now we did it. Now we have it all. Well then. I think before we start our first actual mission as the newly appointed Squad 7, let's see what militia life has to offer for us. We shall very much so end it here. I was planning to probably do just this one first, but oh, this little hindrance came up, and well, that's how first episodes are supposed to be, full of small little mistakes. I'm now looking forward to the rest of this game though. As I said, it's not gonna be that long of a game if memory serves, so quite frankly there will be some grinding involved. I will probably do most of the grinding on my very own and lonesome to, you know, get it done as soon as that becomes reasonably an option. Apart from that, well, maybe one episode of good old-fashioned grinding shall be involved, or it wouldn't be fair to not showcase that that is also part of the game. And yeah, this shall be our Saturday entertainment for quite a while. And, well, I say quite a while, but it's not gonna be that long. The next project is also relatively set in stone already, but as usual, I'll keep that to myself. Well, mostly because, well, if I say now what it is, and then I change my mind last minute like I did with this one, that would be kinda, you know, I don't really want somebody to be disappointed, basically. Like, hey, I'm looking forward to it, really much, and then when they're thinking of starting something completely different, that would be, of course, annoying. And also, I'm still very much a man of my mood, so if my mood changes towards another shortly before we finish this one, that would suck for me, wouldn't it? I don't like that idea very much. But yeah, you have seen, if you've gotten your first look, it's not a bad look, I'd say. Looks pretty promising of things to come, and well, we'll see from here out. For the moment, I shall bid you adieu. Have a good one and all of that. Excuse me, I'm a bit tired. Normal state lately. As for easily named ones, I have none on the left and none on the right. That makes it easier in this particular case. As for the ones on the more lurking side of things, do feel appreciated too. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done, and I do hope to see you all again. Well, tomorrow I will spend mostly doing some studying, because I do have my final examination on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, that's on Tuesday, isn't it? I do need to be somewhat prepared for that. And once I, well, hopefully manage to do the written exam part relatively well, then next in line we'll have the verbal run. Because they will make it easy. Basically. But yeah. Once again, let me just say thanks for dropping by. Have a good one, and well, yeah,